Welcome back my YouTube channel worth old coin value today. We're going to talk about one of the most interesting and valuable coins in this coin 2014 1 cent US coin that's currently valued at an unbelievable $25,500. Yes, you heard that right. Over $25,000 for just 1 penny. Stick with me for the next 20 minutes as we break down everything you need to know about this rare gem. So grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. Before we jump into the specifics of the 2014 1 cent, let's talk a bit about the history of the penny. The US penny, also known as the 1 cent piece, has been around since 1793. Over the years, we've seen numerous changes in its design, composition, and minting methods. Originally made from pure copper, the penny has evolved in both its materials and appearance, from the iconic Lincoln wheat cent to the more modern Lincoln Memorial and then to the shield design we see today. Each penny tells a story. However, the 2014 penny stands out for one very specific reason. It has a particular version that's rare and extremely valuable. The 2014 penny was minted just like any other, but what makes some of them so special is that, while the design is simple, there was a critical error that occurred during its production. This error coin is what has collectors and numismatists buzzing, because one of these 2014 pennies could easily fetch upwards of $25,000. Now, you might be thinking, how can a regular penny be worth so much? Well, the answer lies in the rarity and the specific minting flaw found in these coins. And let me tell you, finding one of these is like discovering a needle in a haystack. Here's the kicker. These coins feature a mistake made during the minting process that makes them highly valuable. Most 2014 pennies are made with the usual copper-plated zinc composition, but some of them were accidentally struck with the wrong combination of metal. This error creates a noticeable difference in both the weight and appearance of the coin. Some collectors call it a metal mix-up. Typically, pennies are composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. However, these mistake pennies were made with an incorrect blend of these metals, making them heavier, with a slightly different hue than the standard 2014 pennies. This minting error is extremely rare, which is why they are highly prized. So, what should you look for if you're hunting for this valuable 2014 penny? The most important factor is the coin's weight. The regular penny weighs 2.5 grams, but the error coins weigh slightly more, around 3.1 grams. This weight discrepancy is key, and it's what sets this coin apart from others. Other signs to look for include subtle differences in the color and texture of the coin. If you spot any of these inconsistencies in your collection, grab a magnifying glass and examine it closely. Sometimes these errors can be very hard to detect with the naked eye. Now, let's talk about value. The value of these error coins can vary based on the condition of the penny and how rare the error is. If you find a 2014 penny with a minting error, it's worth more than face value. In fact, some of these pennies have sold for $25,500 or even more at auctions. The most expensive ones are those in mint condition, uncirculated, with no signs of wear. To determine the value, you'll want to check with professional graders like PCGS or NGC, who will grade your coin based on its condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A 2014 error penny in perfect condition could sell for as much as $30,000 at auction. Here's a fun fact. In 2020, one of these 2014 error pennies sold for $25,500 at a major auction. This wasn't just any auction. It was a global event, and collectors from all over the world were bidding for this rare coin. This is a reminder of how lucrative the world of coin collecting can be, especially when you come across a hidden gem like this. One of the top reasons this coin is so valuable is because of how rare it is. Only a few error coins of this type have been discovered, and it's highly unlikely you'll find another one anytime soon. If you're fortunate enough to find one, you'll be holding on to a piece of numismatic history. Now, if you've recently found a rare 2014 penny or any other valuable coin, it's important to handle it carefully. Here are a few tips for protecting your rare finds. Always store your coins in a protective case or holder to avoid damage. Never clean your rare coins. This can lower their value. Consider getting your coin professionally graded and appraised. And finally, keep an eye on the market. Coin values can fluctuate over time, so it's worth staying informed. Well, there you have it. The 2014 1-cent coin worth over $25,500. Who would have thought that a penny could be so valuable, right? If you have a 2014 penny or any other rare coins in your collection piece of currency, thank you for watching today's video and interesting. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Worth old coin value.